All my content is found on the public domain. I operate using the Fair Use Act guidelines and fair dealings guidelines. I use my own opinions, thoughts, commentary and speculation, which may or may not be true or correct. This is for entertainment purposes, fun and comedy. Please like, comment with respect and subscribe. Hello, this is Talk and Tech Mom here, and I have to apologise. I've got a massive flock of rowdy cockatoos in a tree outside my house, so they're making tremendous lot of noise. So sorry to the lady with the cat who listens in. Okie dokie. Let's talk about today with the circus of Meghan and Harry. I want to talk about how he, in his tirade and rant to the media, how he actually did compare Meghan to his mother, where he said that he did not, that he blamed the media for the death of his mother, and that and now he watches his wife falling victim to the same powerful forces. So, you know, let's remember that Meghan's only been in the royal family for 1 year, and Diana had been in the royal family for quite a lot of years. So let's get things straight. Don't insult Diana, Princess Diana, by comparing her to Meghan Markle, the yacht girl. I don't believe that's fair on his mother. I think Harry could compare himself to his mother. In fairness, he has a lot of her traits, and we do see them depicted in the media at times, but, you know, I've just picked up a few photos just to show that he has got some sort of passion and fire in his belly to follow his mother in things that she did in her lifetime to help others. So there's a goodness about him there. However, I don't know what's screwed with his head, but he's totally gone postal, if you ask me, comparing Meghan, his wife, to his mother. You just can't. Honestly, Princess Diana never went anywhere trying to stir up a hornet's nest. Meghan stirs up a hornet's nest all the time. The other thing is, you can't expect to get respect until you earn it. Diana earned respect. Now remember, when she got married, now I'm older, so I remember her wedding day. I watched it on TV with my mum. And she was just a very young 16, 17-year-old girl who got married to, or maybe she was 18, but she was very young, she was very naive, she was groomed to marry into royalty. So Diana towed the line the whole way. She was always did as she was asked, and she, as she matured into a woman and had her children, she became just a wonderful, loved person on the planet. Everything she touched turned to gold. People loved her everywhere she went, and there was a planetary love for Diana, for Princess Diana. This is different to Meghan Markle. The reason the paparazzi chased Diana is because they loved her. Perhaps they loved her to death. We'll never know. But the paps and the media, they don't love Meghan. All Meghan does is stirs up people, and the media have a job to do. Those that report on the royal family have to report on the royal family. And I don't like how Prince Harry, in his letter, he talks about the positive coverage of the last week from the same publications exposes the double standards of this specific press pack. So he goes on and says they've vilified her almost daily for the past 9 months, and have been able to create lie after lie at her expense simply because she has not been visible while on maternity leave. Well, I don't believe that for a minute, and I'm quite frankly insulted to think that Harry believes that the media is only able to report on a positive story, and they're not allowed to report on a story that is negative. And I honestly, they did not do this to Diana at all. So don't compare Meghan to her. I'm not going to touch on it anymore. But if you want positive media, a lot of the things they did in Africa was for their documentary, let's face it. However, there wasn't a lot of negativity about their trip. You know, Meghan wore the right clothing. You know, Harry went and did the right things. we can critique them looking on, but on the, in the global sense, that wasn't a bad job. They did an okay job. And they had the Rent a Baby, which is great because they did need. I knew it was an actor, and that's why they've got that actor baby there, because of the documentary that they are monetising from that trip. Don't forget, we paid for that. Well, not we, the Commonwealth, the British people paid for that trip, and now they're going to monetise it into a doco. I hope all that money goes back into the people of Britain and not into their own coffers. Moving right along. So. And Harry also in his letter accused the media of lies in the news. Now, that's the greatest hypocrite on the planet speaking, because Meghan lies all the time. She lied about her family. She's lied about her number of marriages. She's lied about the daughter that she had. Who knows what happened to that young girl. She lied about her education. You name it. We don't even know how many lies she's told. We only know what the media has exposed or, been unveiled through other people. So he thinks the media is lying. Well, what about her? What about her lies? Perhaps they're only publishing her lies. Are they the lies he's talking about? Makes my blood boil when I think about it. The British public are paying for them. So suck it up. You're owned. They are owned by the British taxpayer. They are owned by the Queen. They are not private individuals. They never will be. They want to be private individuals. Leave all your stuff, take one bag, and bugger off somewhere else and get jobs down in Walmart. That's all I've got to say about that. But don't you dare take taxpayer money and then spit on the people that are giving you that money. And they're suffering. Those people are suffering, and to give you their share of tax so you can have the life you live. It disgusts me to my stomach. So, back to the media. The media is positive and negative, because when you wear a $16,000 dress to a private party, a private event, and the taxpayers paid for it, you've got to expect to be criticised. Sure, Diana and everybody, Kate, they'll wear appropriate attire to appropriate royal engagements. That's what they're supposed to do. And yes, it does cost money, and the British taxpayer are happy to do that. Do people want to pay for Meghan Markle's $16,000 flouncy dress to go to be seen at Mission News wedding and not let the media see anything? I mean, come on. She won't even show people the dress that we paid for. So I'm just insulted. She lies. They're stirring up a hornet's nest, and this is going to end up very badly for them. Mark my words, because you got to have your facts straight, and they've got to understand who they are. They are owned by the British people. They live off the taxpayer coin, and so they do not have any right to sue anybody for anything, because the British media is paid to report on them, because they are accountable to the taxpayer, and they must report back to the taxpayer where their money is going. So the two of them can go and get stuffed. And pardon me for saying that, but they can go and get stuffed. They are an insult to their nation, and I really hope the Queen steps in here, because this is going to be World War III just about over in the UK. Could cause civil war. You never know. Watch this space. I'll be publishing more. Bye.